Hello, it's 3567, and we're leaving this dungeon before we go into it. There's something I forgot to do before this dungeon that you should do too. There's two things to pick up that need money. That's right, we need actual money for this one. We actually need 150 rupees for this one. We can get it, don't worry, we can do it. We just gotta keep going, we gotta go get our money and take care of a problem. But luckily we know where we can do that, and we got lucky to be warped in a good area to start with. Ow. We keep going up. And now we're gonna go to the right. And yeah, we're going to our favorite gambling spot. Yeah. I told you were going to be using this a lot in this quest. I've used it after every dungeon on my practice file because I keep using up all my potions and dying, but as I was saying, that's why it's a practice file. Notice that now I have a lot more money, and you might have noticed a difference in the heart count. I did kind of walk around a little bit. Wanted to get healed before we went back on camera. Moo! Well, either way, we're now going to the dungeon, hopefully getting there without any other problems. Ow. Okay. Go left. And yep, this is how you open the dungeon in case you forgot again. And here's the dungeon. I hate this place, I hate this place, I hate this place. You'll see why soon. Ah! Okay, you're supposed to not chase me, you stupid bubbles. And get me hit. I hate... This is one of my most hated dungeons so far, I'll be honest with you. Now will you stop chasing me and stop going in the same area? Go somewhere else. I'd like to kill this thing, thank you very much. Thank you. I'm gonna go heal. I'm gonna go heal because I don't want to go into the dungeon like this. This is a bad way to start a dungeon. Stupid bubbles got to me. Maybe I should go rip up the next room before I do this, but you know what? That's been a problem during practice too. But the fairy's right here, we can easily go heal up and say, poo to it, we can go do this. Now we go in here. Now for the reason why this dungeon is a piece of poo. See these bubbles? They're not flashing. They're red bubbles. They take away your sword. Here are blue bubbles. They give you back your sword. They both do no damage. But if you're cursed from a red bubble, you have to touch a blue bubble to attack. So therefore, if you don't have any... if you go into certain areas without your sword, and the door locks, you are pretty much done. During practice, I got hit just the right way and pushed into the door. So yeah. So now we're going back up. We're gonna keep going up, and we're gonna keep moving, because I'm gonna go get a fairy again. There we go. This room is where things start to go south. You can see we have Pole's voices, we have dark nuts of both colors. This dungeon does not like anyone. Keep attacking and keep taking him out. Here we go. And come on. Finally did that room without taking a hit. Something I wanted to do during practice. And you can see we got the compass for that room. Well, you didn't see we got the compass because I was standing on it. This room is where things start to go south. You can see we have 3 red bubbles, 1 blue. So could you imagine what happens when they chase you? That's right, if you're hit by a red bubble and you're about to attack one of those knights, you're going to get hurt. So yeah, this is where things get a little more difficult. Trying to get hit by the Pole's voices as long as I can. Pole's voices right now do a full heart and we don't have the arrow to take care of them, which makes this a harder ordeal. So keeping your distance and using sword beams for as long as possible, or keeping them at bay, is a smart idea. Gibdos aren't as bad, we can deal with them easily. It's the Dark Nuts and the Pulse Voices that are going to get you in this dungeon. Push this block here, the middle row all the way to the left, and go down here. And we're going up. And we got the magic book. Yeah, we already got the magic book. We don't have the wand yet. Doesn't matter. When we get the wand, we'll have that ability. Because we have the book. So yeah, we're going to have an advantage with that. Now we have to take out these guys. I hate this room. Yeah, these guys are gonna try to avoid you at every cost. You gotta deal with them. You gotta deal with trying not to die. Ow! Stupid thing. Oh, so much for me being hitless to this point. Must keep fighting. Okay, that one's out. Thank you. And one left. Careful, and I don't think I have my sword. There we go. At least I got healed. Stupid fairy. Took forever to find in this room. Did I think it was a fairy? I don't know. The action's going too fast! There we go. Up here. More! Run! Get away, get away, get away, get in, get in, get in, get in! Let me out, let me out, let me out! Let me in, let me in, let me in! Going to Lion King we are. If you're a beginner, I do not think you should do this dungeon first. If you're a beginner, you might want to go for dungeon number 6, I think. I'm not sure. I think that's the only other dungeon you can do. I mean, it could be that the difficulty was swapped, so that 6 will be easy. Ooh, stopwatch! I'll take these, and we will go in here. I bet you'd like to have more bombs. Yes, I would. Now we're gonna go back. And now we're going north. I don't think you get anything for this room, so I'm not gonna bother. If you do, and there's something good, let me know. If not, then good to skip. This room, you can go right around or take it to Zol's, I like to, because you never know, you might get some money. You might get a lot of money.
Not bad. That room has a bombable wall.
There we go. As you can see, there's more bubbles in this room, and we got more dark nuts. I could do without the dark nuts. I could really do without the dark nuts. Leave me alone! These bombs can do damage to these guys. Wait, is it just push? Yeah, it's a push. I only have 4 bombs left, that's not good. If you go in the direction of the arrow, I don't think anything's gonna happen, because that's first quest. Leave your life or money. This is the other reason why we needed money. Because I don't suggest using up your life unless you really have a lot of extra or you're a pro. We are not a pro at this, so we're gonna take the 50 and keep our heart. But knowing me, this will be another half-heart dungeon finish. And no, you can't use your boomerang to grab keys like in other games. It doesn't work like that. The only way to get that key is with the stepladder, by the way, which is in Dungeon 6. So that's why I say you might want to do it first. Okay, let's see if I can get the... Well... So much for that! Can't go in that door this part. I might not be able to get the other dungeon item because of that stupid move. Unless I can get one... Unless I can get bombs before I get to the boss, then we might have to do 2 episodes on this dungeon, and I don't want to. I really don't want to. But if we do, I will do a speed-up version of this where I skip out on most of the rooms that we have seen and just show you rooms from where we need to go. So if we do another episode, it'll be expedited. Just so not happy about that. Either way, we are gonna go on from this room where we gave up our 50 rupees to keep our heart. And we're gonna push this block. We go down here. Blue baubles there, so I guess there's red baubles nearby, right? Bubbles, whatever you want to call them. Yep, right before the boss door. And our boss needs a flute. Now, unless I don't think he draws bombs, I'm not sure, he might. But unless one of these 3 do, I can't finish the dungeon fully. We can't go into Dungeon 5 unless we have the other item. Problem is, to get the other item, we need bombs to get to the item. Because there's a room we cannot pass if we do not have bombs. In fact, during one of my practice runs, I ran out of bombs in that room, and all I could do is die. So yeah. No bombs, here's a Triforce piece. There's one more room we can go into. Do not go into the room after this without bombs, unless you want to die. Unless there's something I don't know about those enemies. And no, it's not Dark Nuts. See, there we go. No, we're grabbing the Triforce. Walk through the wall. So we're going to do a 2-part for this episode. So yeah, Dungeon 4, semi-complete. Meanwhile, there is at least one thing I think I could do. And I said think. Trust me, there's still a lot we gotta do. And why did I do the flute twice, I don't know, but... Hey, a fairy. Insert Proton John reference. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna gratify that with a full response. Is this a store that we need? Nope! But it has keys if you need them. This is good. This is a good spot. Usually is a good spot anyway. So yeah. You know where we stand on this dungeon. It stinks! And by the way, I never told you what dungeon it is. Because we never got the map. If you've noticed from the second episode on, because I've been writing the names down as I thought of them, that the letter of the dungeon for this one is the first letter of the episode. So if you want a quick preview of what dungeon it is, check that. Otherwise, I'll announce it when we get the map. For those of you who don't want to spoil. Oh wait, it's probably already too late for that. And by the way, Dungeon 8, nothing here. And here we are. This is where you can buy bombs in the first quest if you got this far. And you haven't gotten a heart piece yet. Same shop in second quest. We now have the max amount of bombs we can carry. Now the question. We can't reach that without Dungeon 6. So that's not a question. Is there one other? Yeah, there's one more. Oh! Oh, we can't get it yet, and I know why. Yep, that was it, folks. It didn't move. It's the raft we need. And that's also the other item. Oh. This dungeon gives me a headache. So, unfortunately, we're gonna have to go in again after this and do it again. Not pleased. So, I hope you had fun and, well, I'd love to burn this dungeon to the ground. Hope you have fun, and I'll see you on the next one.